Is up, everyone? What's up, Kev?
What's going on, man? How are you?
And we have a special guest, Kev.
Special guest. Love it.
Show me retro. What is up?
What is up, guys? Thanks
What's
for
up,
having
dude?
me. Hey, I
Th-
just wanted to say
Here he
you
goes.
really should not have had me on because right now there's probably 50 triggered people that are screaming at
Here he
their
goes.
their computer screens because we're talking. I said I was supposed to no more one-up content.
Oh,
So
that's right. You were like,
Oh,
no more
there
one
could
up.
be
Oh.
some random heart attacks right now going on across the country.
Hold
And
on. They're making their
you're to
videos.
blame.
They're making their
Nah,
videos. You said you were
that,
out.
that was my fault. I asked you to come on. What's up, Donna Time, Goofy Foot,
Donna
Biggie
Time.
D, Biggie D, man. Are you selling your one ups, Biggie D? That's what this show is about. We're going to talk about. Here's the plan. We're going to here. Let me just start with this, guys. Look, when you go to OfferUp or any marketplace, Kev,
Yeah.
what is it? Is it littered like mine is with
It's-
one ups like this? I mean, mine is just
Yeah.
littered. If I'm looking for a real arcade,
You
I
can't find
got to
it.
filter through like a whole bunch of crappy one ups. Look at this one though, real quick. I think Steve Leahy, a neighborhood friend, collector,
No
just
way.
picked that one up for $400. I swear to God, I think he just
Wow.
posted he picked that up in Vegas for $400. Anyhow, look at. I mean, I got to get through all these one ups everywhere. Looking, what one up. We're gonna take a look at some of these one ups, guys. These listings, and what I did. Whoops. Is I asked people, why are you selling? I said, why are you selling your one up? And we're going to take a look at some of their responses. But you know how if you're buying a car, you're buying something, you ask people, oh, why are you selling this? Even though you just want to kind of get a feel. You know what I mean, Pat? Have you ever done that where you're like, even though
Oh,
I know
yeah.
they might have an answer, I want to see how they react when I ask, why are you selling
Yeah,
this?
absolutely.
You want to see if they, stumble, maybe something's broken, maybe something's wrong.
Yeah, you
But-
got to feel it out. You got
You
to
got to feel it out. So that's what I did with this whole thing. And then we're going to take a look at these answers and we're going to talk about them. And we're going to ask everybody else, why are they selling? Pat, you already went through why are you selling. Do you want to talk about why you sold yours?
I did. Well, I've said this before. I'm going to give one up some credit here. I know I'm giving them some
Whoa.
credit, but they
Boot 'em.
they do look good in a game room. I'm going to say it, but I think there's a limit to how many that you should have to kind of add to that nostalgia. When you get over one or two, I think it becomes something different, and I just wasn't playing mine. So I prefer, like you convinced me. There's no point in having these to look at. You want to play them, and I moved on to something better, and I
Yep.
play it daily. You know this. We talk about it through text.
Yeah.
Me and Kev are always chasing the high scores on certain
Yep.
games,
Yep.
Yep.
and it's the best thing that I did. I'm telling you. And
I agree. Now let's look at this $2 super chat from Stringer. Thank you very much. I sold back when people paid ridiculous money for him. And Kev,
Yeah.
he's making a point here.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
Are people
Yeah.
paying this anymore? Are people
No.
paying those ridiculous prices?
No, and I can talk from experience. I've been trying to sell an Atari 12-in-1. A year ago, I sold Jam and Golden Tee full price, no problem, within like an hour. I'm getting offers for a bag of chips and like a lollipop for my damn Atari 12-in-1. And I'm just like,
what
I'm not
about the
dealing with
Tempest,
this.
Kev? What about the Tempest?
That's the
stuff
one.
they-
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
one, Atari 12-in-1.
Oh,
Atari
that's the
12-in-1.
12 one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like people.
I thought
like,
that. Well, there was an older Atari 12-in-1.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
the-
This
Yeah.
is the
Okay.
yeah. So this is and I put Glenn's trackball in there, and I wasn't even overcharging him for that. But a year ago, boom, sold. Now, hey, can I get it for 100? What
Yeah.
are you talking? Go on, and that's so.
Wow.
So I took it. I took it offline. It's sitting in my basement right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with that.
But
So
see,
I
Kev,
wanna-
and well, no, in my area, I know that wouldn't be as hard to sell. I
Yeah.
think that's $300
It's-
all day long.
yeah,
But-
Philly is a tough market, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, it's oversaturated.
Well,
That's
look
the
at
problem.
Goofy's comment. Now, Goofy left a comment about. I hope he puts it back in about
Yeah.
the marketplace by him and what people are trying to do. But this is one topic we might as well jump into that we were going to talk about. At Games cabinets are sold in minutes here,
I never
and they
see
are
them.
never overpriced.
I
Yeah.
never
Pat?
see them in my place.
I'm the same way. If you post one for 400 or so, it's gone in a couple days.
gone.
The
Now,
ALU,
if you're right, if you're in the 500, 550, it's going to hang around. But anybody that's 400 or less, it's gone.
Yeah,
It's pending
gone.
within an hour.
Yeah.
So,
here we go. Big retro. I just bought my second one up, the Star Wars reissue, and love it. We'll never sell
never
it.
sell
So
it.
he's got two. You're not going to sell it.
Yeah.
People aren't selling the Star Wars. That's one they don't sell.
yeah,
fine.
I'll agree. The Star Wars, actually, the second one is. I
Yeah.
think it is better. Everybody was shitting on it. I actually think that they made some improvements. I wouldn't pay retail, but damn, if I saw that on Marketplace for 300, you can shoot me, man. I'm buying it just because it looks awesome. It does.
Star Wars. Yeah. All right. Well, enough of the looks.
I'm not going to
pretty
play it that
and all this stuff. You guys and your looks pretty. All right. Let's take a look at some of the responses. Again, if you're just joining, I asked a whole bunch of people, why are you selling your arcade 1-up? And we'll see how many of these answers hit home with any of you in the chat. Here's a guy selling an arcade 1-up TMNT for $250. Now, I don't know how long ago this it was when I took it, but here's what's interesting. Like new, don't really play it anymore, never gets used. But then he says, please don't waste my time with lowballing. That's all you're going to get is lowballing on this piece of crap.
Exactly. I don't put like stuff like that in my listing because they're not going to listen to you. They're still going to lowball you. How many are saying this when you see them? You think we're going to see this? Never gets used, like new, don't play it anymore. That's crazy.
The funny thing is that the whole thing with we were talking about people putting their description. You got to be careful what you say. Yeah. Everybody putting I never turned it on or I've only played it twice. To me, with a 1-up, that's a red flag. Now, if I'm buying a car, I'm buying a Steam Deck or an article of clothing, barely used is awesome. That's a good thing. But when a 1-up says barely used, I look at that and go, why did you never play it?
Right.
To me, that's a red
suck
flag.
So bad and you didn't like it that you didn't even play it? $2 from Stringer. Stringer, thank you very much. I got $1,000 for NBA Jam and Costco MK2.
Yeah,
back in the day, you guys in the chat, you're all fire sailing these things. Yeah. It's get out of Dodge and get out of Dodge fast with these things because you ain't going to be able to sell them, like you were in before. What's up, Herb Wars, Richie Odello?
Also back in the day, people were like, I modded this. And people overpaid for the mods. Now they don't want to pay for the mods.
Here's but look at this. Gamer Plus, Midlife Crisis. I'm over the excitement. Everybody is over the excitement now. And these things are going like, I can't, they're just all over. And people are selling them like hotcakes now. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at some of the next answers. Why are you selling? I have too many. I need space. I like this response if somebody's going to respond with this.
Yeah.
It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. All right.
Like he's still buying them and he's flipping them just to get more. Yeah.
I'm a little okay. This guy says no need for it anymore. Are you interested? No, I'm not interested, but thanks anyway.
Crickets, man.
May I ask why you are selling this MK kit? Boredom. Are you guys getting bored are you guys getting bored with your arcade 1-ups? I mean, we just got to that point where the excitement is over. It's kind of boring now at this point.
I think Carl has it here. People are realizing why have 8 when you can have 1 with everything, and it's taken them 8 1-ups to realize that multicades might be the way to go.
Yeah.
And
we'll look at some more answers. But I mean, multi-cage, you get 1. You really want the space? Then why did you buy 8 to begin with when now you can buy 1 and get all the games you want?
Well, you know why? John Z said you'd be ass out if you don't get them. So they were just buying them.
Divorce and sales. Where was that comment? Put that one up. Where was the divorce sales?
Divorce sales and 1-ups.
Go hand in hand. It's a parallel. It's a parallel curve.
Yeah.
You're either getting divorced to sell your 1-ups. All right. Let's look at some more. Let's look at some more. Let's see. Let's see what this next guy says.
Let's see.
Here we go. I never use it. It takes up space we want to use for bookshelves. What? You want to use it for bookshelves instead of your arcades?
Wow. I love the honesty here. Love that honesty.
Wow.
Does that make you feel good, Pat, that they want to replace an arcade with bookshelves? Boy, that thing must have been really fun.
Wow. I'd rather put paperbacks than NBA Jam. That's crazy.
Yeah, who's buying books in 2023? That's crazy.
Yeah, look at and Stringer Films. Thank you for the $2 super chat. You got less money than 1,000 in real caps, MK2 and Jam combined. And I think what he's saying is he bought 2 of those cabs, got them working and running, and it cost him less than the 1,000. So basically, he bought with the 1,000 he made from his 2 1-ups. He just bought
he
2
got real
ones,
machines.
The myth of, hey, arcades cost thousands and thousands, right? Right, Stringer?
Fix them.
No one reads paper.
Yeah.
No one reads paper books. They're trying really hard. Let's see what this. Here we go with them. Need space. All right, I'll get it. Don't have any room for them. Yeah, the wives are looking and going, you got to get rid of this crap, We need
a new bookshelf.
How about this one? I want to know how many people feel like this. Kids are getting old. Once you beat the game a few times in the entire game, and now it's just turning into a collector's item. So you beat X-Men, you beat the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep. Final Fight. Any game that has an ending, you will get bored of. Yeah. Come on.
It's really the truth. You will get bored of any arcade game. And I parallel it to kind of when arcades really came out in the 80s. There was a new game coming out quickly, to get you off that old one because it was starting to get boring, and boom, 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 boom. You have these things for a year and you play Pac-Man for a year and it's one machine. All right, I'm kind of done with Pac-Man. I played enough of it,
How many times can you sit with your wife and go, "Want to play The Simpsons again?" They'll be like, "Out of here."
All right, let's look out. We got some more, and then we're going to get into some offers that people are showing. Let's see what the next one is. Kids never use it. Just sits in the loft trying to liquidate some stuff we have.
We know what that tells me. He bought it without asking the kids. He's like, the kids are going to love Turtles. And the kids are like, no, I got a Steam Deck. I got a Switch. Why do I want to go up to the loft?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, there are some kids who play, and people have kids but I'm telling you, my kid never played the 1-up. He'll play my multicade, never played. Had a couple of them out at one, never played them, didn't like them. And I think there's a lot of kids out there that are, give me back to my Switch or my PS4 or whatever.
Well, that's their nostalgia. They have no idea why we stand in one place
right.
to play,
and play a game with a yellow dot going and eating other dots, So
exactly.
$2 from Stringer. All you need is a multimeter, soldering iron, and YouTube.
And knowledge of a flywheel.
That's true. And you can build any arcade or fix any arcade that and know what a flyback is, because that's usually half the problem, half the time. All right, it's got some more, guys. Don't go anywhere. We got more. Let's see. Kids don't have enough nostalgia down the time. Let's see. Kids, the kids never use it. Let's see. I got that one.
There you go.
This is Pat right here. It looks cool in my room, but I just don't use it, and I want some work boots, to be honest.
Hold on. That was you that messaged me? Oh, my God.
I want some work boots.
You got me, man. You got me.
Oh, my God.
I just got punked by Rexer.
The work boots, man. The work boots are more important than an arcade 1-up. Oh,
I did need those work boots. I really did.
Wow.
I'm curious, if you ask like an arcade owner, why are they selling? Is anyone going to say, I want work boots? And that's why I'm selling my real arcade.
I love the honesty of these people. It is really refreshing.
It's crazy how honest some people will be. Let's take a look at some other. I don't have much better than that, but we got a couple. Here we go.
Oh, $300.
Here we go.
For this?
Oh, are these are some ones that I think I submitted here. Hold on here.
This is a Galaga, I think Gen 1. And he says, used it less than 5 times, been gathering dust, still works perfectly. That long, look at it doesn't even look like it's used, because remember, this one, the whole graphics would have worn off.
Yeah, I don't see a protector on
There's no protector. They didn't have them.
Wow.
I mean, that's how crazy this is.
I love the gathering dust. That's really enticing people, isn't it? Just
it's not going to get you. It's not going to. Yeah, it's not going to make people feel comfortable. Like,
no,
you should say like, oh, I played it so many times, it's so awesome, but it's time to pass it on.
Wow.
Paul Barris, thank you for the $10 super chat. What's up, Rex, Kevin, Pat? I wish I could stay, but have a fun Saturday night. Boys, thank you.
All right, he wants it to sell his Pac-Man.
Pac-Man
All right. How much?
How
you
much?
Good luck with that, Paul.
Yeah, it's like auction. We'll do an auction. I'm actually replacing. Thank you, $2 as a flyback as we speak. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's look at another deal. Oh, wait, this is another thing. Okay, why do you want to get rid of your arcade one-up machines? Just sitting, not being used. That's common theme. Go to the next one. Why do you want to get rid of your arcade one-up? Selling it for someone else. They're making space in their house. We've seen that one. I don't know why he's selling it for somebody else. Ooh, here's an arcade one-up Big Blue with stool. Now, oh man,
Wait,
give me. It was $325,
And it's discounted.
It's discounted, guys. Now remember, you can get this for $150.
how do you play for 10 minutes?
See, I would never ever,
minutes.
I would never put that. This is a reseller. I would never say that.
Dude, this is an arcade one-up YouTuber right here who listed this. They played it for 10 minutes. It's like a new condition. That's a deal. Hey, Biggie, come on. You could have got this for $150 a couple weeks ago.
Biggie's licking his chops here.
Yeah, he might have to pick up his 36th arcade one-up for Big Blue.
Gonna have to wrap it in cellophane as he takes it to his new house.
Ooh, this guy's selling a blitz. Let's see what this guy is.
And he's got the coin door mods.
Coin door mods. Holy smoke. Barely played NFL Blitz with retro 530 lit coin door upgrade. Comes with matching stool. Well, now, why would he barely play NFL Blitz? Why would he barely play it?
Wait, we were told it's one of their best releases. Why would he want to not play that?
Barely played it. Again, it might be an arcade one-up YouTuber. We don't know. It fits the thing. They do the mod. They barely play it. It's my machine. I have the stool.
Is it wrong that the stool is probably more valuable to people these days than the Blitz?
Oh, $200. Yeah, $200 is about what he should be asking, Carl.
Yeah.
So I don't know what these guys are thinking. I mean, $300. This thing was $179 in Walmart.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Ooh, X-Men. Wow.
Yeah.
400 marked down. And he says
5 minutes total.
Played for maybe 5 minutes total. Includes the Funko. I think the Funkos are more valuable than the machine at this point. I'd be like, ooh, what Funkos you got on there, man? What Funkos? 5 minutes total. How many of you guys have been playing your machines for 5 minutes total? If that is the case, it's time to get rid of them.
He's a one-up guy, so he knew what he was buying. Why would he buy that for 5 minutes worth of play? It makes no sense.
Crazy.
It doesn't make and again, go back to it, Pat. Do you have X-Men on your multicade?
I do.
Of course you do.
Every beat 'em up, your Cadillacs and dinosaurs, all that stuff.
All of it is on there. But you didn't need to pay $600 so you could play it for 5 minutes. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I have any more. Oh, here. I think this is the last one, but this is a good one. Arcade one-up T2. The game that plays incorrectly with bad sound has water squirt guns. How could anybody not want this thing? You know, let's see what this guy has.
He even put a J panel mod. That's not the
he's got a J panel mod.
Look, so he spent $50 for the J panel.
That kick plate with the
that kick plate, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Wow, that's a nice mod there.
Does he list it in there? He's not even listing the mod in there.
Does he have the hidden wires though? No, I don't know if he does. Can't tell.
No, I think he does. I think he mentions it in the description.
Wow.
So he tricked this thing out. There it is, aftermarket kick plate, and he had the wires.
Turned on 2 times, 3 to take this picture.
Oh, there it is. There's the ad of the night.
That's the ad of the night. Oh, the kids didn't really get into the game. Go figure. The kids didn't want to.
What did he give them 2 seconds to get into it?
Those poor kids.
Unbelievable. People think that the kids are going to get into it.
If you played it 2 times, why'd you take the time to do the mods?
He didn't. He turned it on 2 times, Kev. We don't even know if he played it.
We don't even. Yeah, exactly. He didn't say played 2 times.
Oh my God! I don't know. Here's the thing.
But it looks good in the room.
Man. It looks good, guys.
It's like the Lebowski. That rug. It pulls the room together. It
pulls it together.
The Toyminator. But here's the thing, guys. Now the good thing about YouTube, one-up YouTubers, is they could put. I've turned it on hundreds of times. But then if somebody questioned them, they'd go, "Well, oh, you played it that much." Well, I didn't really play it. I just turned it on before I went live. So I have turned it on hundreds of times, but only before I stream. Mike Hawk, they are mostly
Wait,
junk new
D-Max said,
now.
that was the most stupidest statement he said. That
Yeah.
David said that Arcade One Up sold more cabinets than the '90s arcade combined, and it's like obviously because you couldn't get those arcades in
Yeah.
the '90s in your house.
In your house,
It was
they
the
weren't for residential
They weren't
use.
for
You
residential
dumbass.
use. It was so
Ah.
stupid.
These
Oh,
guys are
awesome.
something else. You obviously have a lot of satisfied customers, D-Mac, who are
Yeah.
playing your game for 5 minutes and then leaving and selling them. I mean, it's over. I mean, it really is. The
Wait.
nostalgia is over. So
Hey JT, Rexer and I played Golden Tee twice last weekend. So we
Yeah.
we play our machines, just not the one ups.
we play our machines, JT.
Yeah.
You can find me playing mine all day.
Yeah, we were
Trust me.
on we were on Twitch. Rexer was on Twitch last night, rocking the DK3.
This morning
Giving
I
it-
was on playing DK3 and
Yeah,
DK.
I play
so-
Robotron
Nice.
daily.
Yeah.
That's because
Yeah.
that's the game Pat can beat me at. So he has to keep.
Oh,
he has to keep
for
playing.
now,
It's
for
the only
now, I
one.
can beat you.
Yeah.
For now.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to take on the learning that game and practicing. It's a bear.
You
But,
can play Donkey Kong like a master, but you can't. That's crazy.
That game is the toughest game. I don't get it yet. I'll get
Yeah.
it. I'll get the hang of it. What else, Pat? Any closing thoughts on selling?
Well,
You've sold a bunch.
So,
I mean,
no, I've sold 2 of the 3, but it was interesting. And when I put mine on, it was early December, and my thought was, I'll get them out there before Christmas. That's the best time to do it. After I posted them, I looked, and there were over 40 in a 35-mile radius of the St. Louis area, and I'm like, oh shit! Like what have I done? And then there was like 4 MK2s, which I had one.
Yeah.
There was another guy with a limited edition Marvel. And I'm like, so as a reseller, I'm like, I gotta be under these guys.
Yeah.
So I started at 350, went to 325. I ended up getting 300 a piece, which honestly, I'm okay with. And I think Kev, you were probably thinking like,
Dude,
give me
that's
300. I'll take
yeah,
it.
dude.
But-
yeah.
But I missed a window. I think 6 months prior to that, like Stringer said, I missed this window. I was wanting to do this for a while. I waited too long. And my only thing that I am happy about was not heavily modding a 1-up. And that's something that I would tell people.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about getting rid of one, don't do all of it. Like that guy with the T2,
No.
don't put a new graphics package, a new lit marquee. Don't put, because the guy on Facebook Marketplace does not give two shits about all of that. He doesn't care about HAP or Sanwa or whatever.
That's
He
like a
doesn't care.
great point. Is
Yeah.
like when you have all these mods and all this stuff, the general public out there, they don't know what it is. They,
No.
don't,
They
don't
care.
care.
You
They
know,
really don't care.
And you think it's valuing more your arcade 1-up, and it's like, no, I really don't know what a J panel update is,
Right.
or whatever this molded coin door ad. I really don't care. It doesn't take quarters, does it? No. Then why do I need it? Oh well.
I think-
But here's a question I have to pose because this is an important one.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys sell your 1-ups. I've sold my 1-ups. Some people out there have sold their 1-ups, but there's still some people hanging on. Who are those people? They're the 1-up YouTubers that we constantly say shill for that company. If they went on and said, I've sold a bunch of my 1-ups for these reasons, all the reasons we listed,
Yeah.
how many people do you think would follow suit that follow these guys blindly and hang on every word they say? You think it would change where they'd go, you know what? Mike B's right. This is ridiculous. I have 40, arcades and this is insane at this point. I need to sell them all. They would follow them. They would follow in the footsteps of these YouTubers, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But they're hanging on because those guys are hanging on. And it's going to hurt you in the long run because you're going to get more money now for them and more money, 1 year ago than you are 2 years from now and 3 years from now. So.
But Rexer, don't you think a lot of these guys, a lot of content creators have sold 1-ups? They're just not.
They don't
They're
say
just
it.
Not,
Yeah.
They don't say it.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they don't say
I
it.
know P-Dubs has sold a ton of them, but
Yeah,
he doesn't make
P-Dubs
it
has.
public,
Yeah.
You
I don't
know?
think Mike B sold many. And
I don't think Mike B sold many. I
Mike
don't know
B
about.
sells cabinets and rebuys them. Like he sold the NBA Jam just to get the Shaq Jam. And I'm like, why would you do that? The Jam was better before Shaq's face was on it. So,
But I think they're doing a disservice by not telling them, guys.
Yeah.
Don't do what I did. Don't buy 20, 30 of these one-ups because I do it a lot for my channel. I do it for this. I don't, and they should be saying, get rid of them. Clean your house up. Get rid of them. So,
but like I've said before, though, people should do, I guess, what's best for them. If people love to look at them, they want to come in a room and turn them all on. I sort of get that, but I'm getting older. I don't need to look at a bunch of pretty lights and pretty graphics.
Yeah,
I want to be able to play them, and it really took a lot of talking with Rexer, honestly, to kind of convince me that that's what's important. It's not having this little toy to look at. It's about playing it. So if somebody wants to do that, I really don't want to knock them because I sort of get it. That's why I started. That's why I bought the second one. The first one I wasn't happy with, but what did I do? I bought another one. I bought another one because it was a limited edition, and I thought, well, I can make a video or two about it. And admittedly, I did play The Punisher through twice. Children of the Atom is not the greatest game, so I didn't touch that much. Marvel Superheroes I did play a little bit, but the amount of hours that I put in my multicade in 1 week, I guarantee you surpassed both of those
Absolutely.
ones. I guarantee you. And it wasn't because I just felt the need to put those hours in. I wanted to. I was going through game after game going, oh my God, I've always wanted to really play this on a nice quality
It looks good. Controls good. Yeah.
$2. Let me get this $2 from Stringer Films. I paid less than $76 for 18 of the 22 one-ups I had. Wow.
What?
Wow. How many you got left, Stringer?
Deals.
But he had tons of deals. He was washing up, on these. So, but games that you play, Pat, Robotron, not playing that on a one-up. Donkey Kong 3.
Hey, that's a separate video. We have to get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Space Invaders, a couple of the reasons why I was selling it. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good, P-dubs. You should, you'd be open on them. People, YouTubers have feelings like, maybe it's time, to start cleaning house. I am a guy who can't stand clutter. Like, I don't like clutter, and it drives me. Even my house is cluttered, Kevin. It drives me bananas. So I want to get all these things out in the garage when I finally get down and get 2 or 3 in the house only, and the rest in the garage. So, and I got to make room for my Foo Fighters, which will be taking the place right there.
Are you seriously getting that?
Hell yeah, I'm getting Foo Fighters pin. And if you haven't seen it, I should have played here. Let's play the trailer. Well, I don't want to play the trailer, but I'll bring it up. If you guys haven't seen the Foo Fighters, tell them what's coming, Kev.
Foo Fighters Pinball 228 pre-order goes live, but of course Rexer has his pre-order in before anybody else.
So what is there 3 models or 2 or what is it?
Looks like 2, right,
well,
Rexer?
Here's the thing: is somebody put an article out that kind of made it sound like people were only going to be able to get a limited edition, right? And that's when I called the dealer, I was like, hey, I want, and they're like, which one you want, the pro or the premium? And I was like, well, I want the premium.
Look at Carl.
No, it's not 15K. It's not 15K.
God, I hope not. Damn.
It's not the limited. The limited would be 15K. But let's get the copy strike out of the way. We might as well see if I can share this screen with the audio. But anyhow, I said the premium. They didn't say there wasn't going to be a premium, so now they were, they didn't have much information. So I don't know, but let me see right here. Do I have this? Oh, I got it up already. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound, but let's play it. If you haven't seen it,
do it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Nothing satisfies. It's like a cartoon trailer.
It looks like a Gorillaz video.
Yeah, it does actually.
But when you see you didn't know what it was until you saw that right there.
Yeah.
All the guys in the Foo Fighters van. On to the next one, done, and I'm on to the next. All right,
Hey,
this guy,
my
copyright
wife-
claim. No money for this video. Copyright claim.
I was talking about this to my wife, and she was like, $9,000 for a pinball, and she's listing all these things like, if you're gonna do that, and I was like, no, forget it, stop. I'm not. Then I won't get it. If this is how it's gonna be, this tit for tat, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I got to sell some few things. I'm going to sell my digital pinball. Actually, my upright, Back to the Future digital. I'm gonna get rid of that because there's just no time for digital anymore.
Is it time to bounce him? I mean, he had a good run in our chat.
That's them fighting words, Don. Them
See
fighting
Don.
words. Oh, with Alice in Chains music and reskin it.
Wow.
Right click, remove from chat. Okay, he's good.
He's blocked from here on out. Yeah. Gamer Plus says, I'm selling all my one-ups and getting an ALU and MVSX. 50 games on the MVSX.
Yeah.
You still need a booster for your MVSX.
You can still get the high-low hack. Then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you're done. Free up all the room. I hear you. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I don't want to take too long. Kev, any final thoughts?
Yeah, the market is bottomed out partly because OneUp has bottomed out their own prices on their own new products.
Yeah.
And then you add everything else, no room, people are bored, no interest, and you might as well just keep it at this point if you have the room. I mean, you're going to get lowballed into oblivion. So.
Yep, or dump them.
Dump
Pat,
them quick.
Final thoughts.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, if you're thinking about it, do it now, and you.
Yeah.
Again, you're going to be up against another, who knows what your area is like. It could be 20, 30, 40 people. So you got to stand out. So be very careful about how you list your description.
Yeah.
Don't do any of the stuff that you saw in these pictures.
Be very careful, guys.
How-to video here, Rex. So you can
it's like
post
a
it as
how-to.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, go to Brooklyn Menace's site if you're an IRK fan. Brooklyn Menace.
You don't have it
he has
set
a
up where
show
you just
going off in
hit
like
the
30
button
minutes.
and we all just
I don't know how to do
zap
that
over
crap.
it.
I don't care. I'm not gonna. Brooklyn can figure out, get his own fans over there. He doesn't need my help.
Stringer wants to hit
when
the
we hit in the course. I told you, Stringer, we're gonna do it because I told him, Kev, that we're doing it on Twitch now. So we'll hit you up next time for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, everyone, take it easy.
Thanks everybody.